Good morning, boys and girls. We are on to chapter 27, and Al Capone does my shirts. It is the name of the chapter is actually called Idiot. It's on the same day, Wednesday, April 24th, 1935. Where we left off last. Where we left off. Um, Moose's sister, Natalie, was talking to a convict. And needless to say, Moose is a little bit nervous about what's going on here. So let's figure it out. Nothing happened. I say this out loud to shut up the voice in my head. My teeth are chattering like I'm cold. They were just sitting there. There's no law against that. But I can't stop thinking what the warden told me the first week we came here. Some of these convicts haven't seen a woman in 10 or 15 years. I think you're old enough to understand what that means. I was only gone 2 minutes, 3 minutes maybe, no more. No more. Nothing happened. The words go around and around in my head like the wheels of a car rolling over the slats of a bridge. But it was more than 3 minutes, way more. I left right after the 3 o'clock count whistle. I returned before the next. I was probably gone 45 minutes. No, I left way after 3 o'clock whistle. It was only 10 minutes. No, more. Calm down, I tell myself. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. My mind flashes on the greasy haired con holding my sister's hand, and a sick feeling comes over me. My mouth tastes like curdled milk. I don't know what happened. I wasn't there. I'm so upset. I hardly see where I'm going. Natalie is pulling back, trying to go slow. I tug her along. I don't care what she wants. We're almost to the west stairs now, and I'm not even sure how we got here. It's like I dreamed the distance. How did he know my name? How did he know what I was looking for? He had that ball with him. He must have known before. 105? That was the number that didn't make sense. Idiot. I'm an idiot. Natalie must have said something the last time. The last time we were over here. Could that be? He must have left before I saw him then. Probably meant to today. But he brought the ball, insurance, I guess. Figured he could buy me off. I grip Natalie's arm so tight it feels like I'm holding bone. It feels as if I'm holding bone. She tries to twist her arm away, but I'm not going to let go. Ever. She balks, stops, refuses to be half dragged when we both know she follows just fine without this. But I won't give her even this much freedom. What's the matter with you? Don't you know the first thing about anything? I scream. Come on, can't you just walk for me for once? Almost there, almost there. I'm going to cry. I sure as heck don't want to do it out here. I pray Teresa isn't there waiting. I don't want to find her sitting outside our door. We turn the corner to our landing, and my chest falls. Someone is there. Piper. Oh, man, just what I need. Piper's hat is tipped to the side. She's watching me out the corner of her eyes. You were chewing out Natalie. You were yelling at her, Piper says. I wasn't. Yeah, you were. I heard you. You never yell at her. What's going on? She demands. I keep my mouth shut and stare at the doorknob, wishing I could just get Piper out of the way. Piper looks at Natalie. Natalie is rubbing her chin on her chin on her shoulder, faster than normal, as if she's upset too. Have I done this, or was it 105? She seemed happy with that greasy haired con, so it was probably me. Sweet Jesus, Piper whistles one long note. You found a ball. That was one of ours, isn't it? She holds her hand out to Natalie. Natalie can be very possessive of her things. She would never give anyone a rock or a button. I think Piper will be in for a fight. But no, Natalie plops the ball in Piper's hand. Easy as can be. Where did you find it? I don't look Piper in the face. I feel like I held my sister hostage for that stupid baseball. I won't touch it. It's dirty. The last thing in the world I want to tell is to tell anyone how we got it. And Piper is 10 times worse than just anyone. How could I have let this happen? 105, Natalie says. I say nothing. It feels like all the blood is draining out of my face. I'm lightheaded. Piper, please, Piper, be as stupid as I was. Piper is frowning. She's trying to understand. Do not figure this out. Do not figure this out. 105 what? Piper asks. She pushes the brim of her hat back as if to see better. She's staring intently at Natalie. Natalie says nothing. Good, Natalie. We got to go inside. I touch the door. It feels good. That door. I can almost hear the sound it will make when it slams shut. Come on. 105 what? Is that how many places you looked? What? Piper asks. She's standing firm between me and the door. Her hands are crossed in front of her, and that frilly blouse she wore to school is tucked inside her overalls. Even as upset as I am right now, some part of me registers how cute she is. Because I haven't heard of a ball going over in months. I didn't think you'd find one, Piper says. Thanks a lot, I snort. You could have told me that. You know I've been looking. I'm your babysitter now, too. Pocket, Natalie says, picking wildly at her shoulder. Pocket, Piper says, asks me. Usually I don't like when people talk to Natalie through me. I'm not a ventriloquist, and Natalie isn't my dummy, but today I want her mute. She doesn't mean anything by that, I lie. Yellow buttons, Natalie says, taking two buttons out of her pocket. Natalie's upset. We need to go inside. I try to edge Piper out of the way, but Piper isn't budging. Stop, Natalie. You have to tell me. Piper recrosses her arms in front of her chest. She's pulling rank. Only Natalie couldn't care less whose daughter Piper is. 105, Natalie says. 105 buttons? Piper squints. She looks at Natalie, then me, then Natalie again. A big, slow smile pours across her face. Oh, sweet Jesus. You don't mean. I twist the knob and try to knee open the door. You got a con to give you a ball, didn't you? How did you do that? And who the heck is AZ 105? Somebody on the dock. I have to know. I have the door open and I'm trying to pull Natalie inside while keeping Piper out. Was it a waiter at the officers club? Was it Natalie? Come on. Whoa, Moose. I never thought you'd do something like this. She smiles big. My insides boil up. I barely restrain myself from slugging her. I push Natalie inside our apartment. Then I try to get past Piper. What did you give him for that ball? Piper asks. I've got my shoulders in and I'm trying to close the door now. If only I can get Piper's fingers out of there. Come on. You must have given him something, Piper asks. Move your hand and shut up, I cry. This is amazing, Piper says, her eyes glowing. I've never seen her so excited. Think maybe he could get autographs too, Moose? Because Al Capone's signature, well, that's worth a fortune. This is the beginning, Moose. No, this is the end. I shut the door right in her face. All right. Well, then that brings us to the next chapter, which is called Tall for Her Age. And we will do that next time. That's chapter 28, and that's the same day. So let's find out if something happened with the con and Natalie. Let's hope not. All right. Until next time, take care.